Hi everyone, this is Juliet Davis, and this video is on how to use Facebook units for your class in the educational layout called social learning. This format allows us to post and critique visual media easier than Blackboard does. And it's a private group, so only your classmates are going to see your posts, and joining the group does not mean that you're friending anyone or that they're going to see your own Facebook account. But if you have any objections to using Facebook, let me know and I'll be glad to provide you with an alternate way to participate. Otherwise, the first step is to open your Facebook page on your laptop or phone. And if you don't have a Facebook account, you're going to go ahead and create one. Step 2 is to actually join the group. Once you get to the page, you're going to see it look something like this, and you're going to click the join group button there. You're going to have a few questions to answer, and then you'll automatically be accepted into the group. So right now we're going to hop over to the real group from a past class. There you go. So you can see what it really looks like. Now this is of course the instructor's view, but it'll still give you an idea. You're going to be landing by default on discussion, which is not a good format for you because you need to find your assignments, and these are all out of order. It's the most recent thing that's posted comes first. You won't be able to find your units. It'll be kind of a mess. So you have to come up here and click on units. Once you do that, everything is organized into units. So there's unit 1, unit 2, you scroll down, unit 3, 4, 5, etc. We're going to take a look, for example, at Unit 7 in this particular class example. It's called Creative Self. This happens to be COM 222 Media Aesthetics and Creativity, but it can apply to other classes as well. And you can see you have a couple more posts hidden under here as well. But I post a lot of different things, and for some classes I post all the course content on Facebook. And that's the case with this class. So here are readings and a quiz, for example, on creative traits. Here's reading and a quiz on evaluating creative work. Here's a discussion board, that's what DB means, discussion board on a video called DNA Journey. Here's a discussion board here's a project to view called Color of Reality, etc. So we're going to take a look at what these look like once you click on them. Here we go with the reading and quiz on creative traits. So we would it says, read this article, 18 things highly creative people do differently. Number 2, read the PowerPoint on Creative Self, which has some research in it about creativity and creative traits. Then you're going to take a quiz on the Creative Self at this link. Now, I create quizzes in a lot of different apps, but this will take you, in this case, to Google Quizzes. And I had actually, we'll wait for it to pop up here. I had 2 sections of this class, but usually it just opens up directly to the quizzes. And you have access to the quizzes at all times. That's typical for most of my classes. And you just choose which quiz you need to take. So in this case, it's the Creative Self quiz. You double click on that and you can go ahead and take it. Now this is, again, the instructor's view, but you will have the quiz view itself. It says take as much time as you need to complete this quiz. When you have finished, click submit at the bottom of the page. So you have to put your email address in there. That's how you get on the roster, and that's how your quiz gets time-stamped and your results and everything are accessible to me. Once you get done with a quiz, then you click submit, it's going to automatically tell you what your score is, which questions you got wrong, so you can go back through and you can learn from your mistakes. Back to the Facebook page, we come down to the next post, and it's just a little more reading and a quiz. Okay, so this is on evaluating creative work. And then we have a discussion board on DNA Journey, and it says, watch this video. It's about 5 minutes. What are your reactions? What personal knowledge of your own roots do you have? Questions like that. Now, to comment on a discussion board, it's a little different here. You have to actually click comment to the post. So we're going to click comment to the post, and I'm going to scroll up so that the past class has confidentiality there, but I type some words, and then if I want to add a photo, I can add a photo here, and I'll just add a whatever photo popped up there and hit enter on your computer. There we go. And you can see my post and any image that I have. You can post videos as well. Now, what if I want to reply to someone's post? You just click reply. There you go. And here's my reply, and click enter or return. If you're on your phone, there's no enter or return. It's just a little blue button right beside the comment field that you hit. These posts are time stamped, so if you roll over the time there, you can see it says today at 6:02 p.m. If it were 3 days from now, it would say the date, the day, the date, and the time. So we know, when projects are posted on time or when they're late, and you can see the policies on late posts in your syllabus. Let's see here. So we come down here. This is just a matter of, some of these are just view a particular video and then comment. So this is called Colors of Reality. It's quite fascinating. This is not a painting, by the way. This is a real room with real people who have paint on top of them. And it's a fascinating video with an amazing theme, especially, and a very current theme. So down here you see another video that you can view, which is Victoria Modesta's dancing, and it's pretty amazing. And then you come down here, prompts and inspiration, and then we see upload project, creative self-portrait. Okay, once again, what you would do is read the instructions and then post your response. This is your submission to the assignment, and this is where you type and upload, and you can also scroll through and see your other classmates' posts at that point. And then we can easily critique and have discussion about them. So that's how this kind of works. Now, what if you're done? Actually, you can always click done with any assignment that you've had, and then it gives you a little status bar and how far you're done on a particular unit, which is kind of cool. Now, let's say you want to jump to a different unit. Well, you come over here on the left, you'll see a menu bar of the units, and unfortunately Facebook just upgraded their platform, and it still has a few little glitches. They've fixed a whole lot, but one glitch that's still left is, I think it's the last glitch, is that if you click on a post itself, you're not going to get there. It's going to take you somewhere else. But if you click on the actual unit title, it will take you to that unit. So if I click on conceptual photography, say leave page, I click on conceptual photography. Oh, is it going to do it? Well, I think they fixed this though. They fixed it actually since I set up this particular class. So your class should be fine. And at the very top, it'll say conceptual photography, and it'll just be that unit. So here we go, conceptual photography, and then once again, you'll have whatever assignments you have for that unit. But the important thing is, well, how do I get back here once I have left? Well, you can use the link that I gave you, of course, to the Facebook page, but it might be easier if you're in your own Facebook page, and this is mine, for example, to just click on the group icon at the very top here. If you click there, you'll see your groups are listed down the left-hand side, and here you can click on the class group. You can pin it to the top as well. Okay, but then again, you have to go back to units, and that's the thing to remember. Otherwise, you'll be scrolling down saying, what the heck is going on here? So now, what about notifications? Well, Facebook is constantly changing how you set your notifications, but right now, it's the three-dot menu in groups, and when you click on that, you go to manage notifications, and You can get notified of all posts or just highlights or friends posts. If you want to just get the posts from me, you would have to friend me on Facebook and then click friends posts only, and then you would get. All right, so that is basically the rundown. And if you have any questions at all about how this works, you can contact me by phone or text, and I will be glad to walk you through it. Bye-bye.